Hey guys, I'm Becky Hoy, founder of Brave Crate, the deployment countdown box for military spouses, and I'm here to show you everything inside of the March Brave Crate. Each month, our community of highly motivated military spouses gathers around a different theme that helps us to shift our focus away from counting days until homecoming and on to self-development and growth so that at the end of deployment, we are our best selves that we can possibly be. This month's theme is perfectly planned, and I've got to tell you, I have basically been waiting for this theme since Brave Crate started. I am such a planner, and I know that having intentional rhythms in our life during deployment can make such a difference. So I cannot wait to show you what is in this month's box. So when you open your Brave Crate, the first thing you'll always see is your challenge of the month. When you flip this card over, it's going to give you one challenge to accomplish with one of the products in your box. My advice, if you can do it, is always to wait until you're done unboxing all your products before you take a look at your challenge. So we're going to do that. Inside your Brave Crate, you'll see an insert that tells you a little bit about this month's theme and also explains all of the products in the box and why we chose them for this theme. I'm not going to show you that though because we're going to unbox them together. When you open your insert, you will always find my favorite part of every Brave Crate, and that is the calendar. We include some fun dates on there like Peanut Butter Lovers Day on March 1st, and we also include some fun opportunities that you as a subscriber have to connect with other military spouses who are rocking deployment in our subscribers only Facebook groups. It's a great place for you to meet other military spouses who are committed to making the most of their deployment countdown. At Brave Crate, we believe that deployment can be a really incredible opportunity to grow and learn something new. And that's why every single box includes some sort of learning and training component. This month's training is the bomb. This month's online learning opportunity was created by our guest expert for the month of March, Ashton Reagan. Not only is Ashton a Marine Corps spouse of 12 years whose family has endured 5 deployments, but she's also a business owner and has 2 business degrees. She is a CEO and a boss lady, and she's also the creator of the Organized Chaos app. So Ashton has it going on when it comes to planning, and she's helping us apply all of that knowledge to our deployment countdown with her 3-part e-course created for Brave Crate subscribers, Planning Essentials for Heroes at Home. This course is going to teach us everything we know about time management, budgeting, event planning, and generally just being organized and learning how to get our crap together during deployment. What I love about this course is that it's an e-course, which means you have the link on the back of your card and you'll see it in your inbox as well. And you can access this anytime you'd like during the month of March. So when you have time to dig in, you can. Ashton is in our subscriber-only Facebook group all month, so be sure to give her a shout out and ask all of your planning and organization questions. Now to the stuff. First, when I think about perfectly planning a day during deployment, to me that would include planning ahead for what I'm going to eat. Now sometimes that means healthy meal prepping, and sometimes that means just having a snack with me that's going to tide me over so I don't have to derail my schedule and completely stop what I'm doing to figure out what I'm going to snack on. That's why we've included chocolate-covered pretzels from Funky Chunky. These are sweet, these are salty, and when you don't have a single moment to stop and find a snack, you're set to go. You can plan ahead, stick these in your bag. They are covered in caramel. They're drizzled with 3 different types of chocolate, and I'm gonna try them right now. Look at that. That is amazing. This is so good. And if I planned ahead and put this in my bag, I would not be tempted to stop for a treat because this hits all of those craving spots that you might have during the day. Plan ahead, bring a snack. So deployment often means creating new routines and new systems. Where you used to have 2 people to help with the task, now there's just 1 of you. And that can mean that we're going all the time, constantly moving, constantly planning. But we never want all of that movement and planning to come at the expense of saying hello and sharing some love with the ones who are closest to us. That's why this month's box included a really cute card from Rachel Alvarez Designs. And if you see the front of it, it's a little little to-do list, and it names some things you might be doing during deployment, like getting groceries, mowing the lawn, washing the car. I never do that, but you maybe do. And at the bottom it says, my favorite thing to do is ... And when you open it up, it reveals that your favorite thing to do is you. And it says, let's check this off after homecoming. This is a really cute card to send to your spouse who's deployed. Just a fun way to let them know that even in the midst of the chaos and the craziness of deployment, you're constantly thinking of them. They're still your favorite. A cute, cheeky way to let them know that you can't wait for them to get home. Of course, we've planned ahead and we have stamped the envelope for you, so you can stick this right in the mail and send it off to your loved one. You may have seen this one already. This was our sneak peek item for our March Perfectly Planned box, and for me, it's one of the ultimate planning tools that I've ever had. This is a vinyl wall decal of a chalkboard calendar. It's from the Vinyl Co. It comes with 8 different squares that you can stick on your wall, and they're all chalkboard vinyl squares. So you can write on them and change it. They have the days of the week on it, and it has a spot for notes. So anything important for you to remember that month, you can put it right there at the end. And you'll see when you get it, this comes as a really, it's a good size, guys. It comes as a pretty big sheet of vinyl, and you take the sticky edge off, and what's left behind, you put this on the wall and gently peel the backing off once it is stuck to the wall. And after these squares are stuck, you'll come back in and stick the days of the week and the notes section on top of it. We've, of course, included a chalk marker so that you can get right to writing as soon as this is on your wall. And this is just a really fun way to visualize what is in front of you in the week ahead. It can be so easy to focus so much on homecoming that we forget about all the great opportunities that we have in the weeks and days ahead of us. So I hope this is a helpful tool that will get us all thinking about those immediate next steps that we can do to make this deployment season the best it can be. One of my deployment mantras is never take 2 steps to do something that can take you 1. We can apply that idea to any area of our lives, and that includes self-care. It's so important to spend time focused on doing the things that make you feel great. For many of us, that includes things like taking a long bath and caring for our skin. That's why I'm super excited that we've included an Orange Blossom Loofah soap from Bath Time by Brittany in this month's Brave Crate. Now you can see on the front of the soap, it kind of looks like a traditional Orange Blossom soap. It smells so good. But when you flip it over, you'll see there's a loofah inside of it. So not only is this going to moisturize your skin and make you feel nice and clean, but it's also going to exfoliate at the same time. Right there, 2 steps done at once. Making little changes like this to your day-to-day routine can have a huge impact at the end of the day. So I'd love to hear, besides adding a loofah soap to your skincare routine, what ways you have found to reduce the time it takes you to do the things you need to do during deployment. If there's one thing that can totally derail a perfectly planned day, it is losing things you need. Despite being a meticulous planner, I always manage to lose my keys. When my husband is home with me, usually between the 2 of us we can find them. But when he's deployed, I might spend hours searching for my keys. And it feels so desperate because you know you're the only one with keys and you have got to find them to get on with your perfectly planned day. Enter in my new favorite device, a GPS key tracker. This key tracker connects to your phone, so you can download the app and see exactly where your keys are. You can also have the tracker beep so you can hear where your keys are if they're somewhere close by. I love that it's a cute Brave Crate pink color. I love that it's small because I already have a million keys, and I appreciate not having to have a giant keychain on them. So all you do is attach it to your keys, click the button to turn it on, and connect it to the iTag app, which you can download on any smartphone. If you are like me and you lose your keys every 20 minutes, at the end of the month, I'd love to hear how many times you've lost your keys, how many hours this little key tracker has saved you. So So I'm pretty sure a little bit ago I said my number one organizational tip for deployment was never do two things when you can do one. But I have another organizational tip that is like also number one, and that is never unpack your bag. During deployment, many of us are running back and forth between different events. When our spouse was home, they probably helped us get all these different things done, but when they're deployed, we have to pick up that slack, and it might be that we are driving to 7 different places in a day trying to get all those things done. And when driving to 7 different places or attending 7 different events means unpacking and repacking your bag 7 different times, that's gonna lead to a lot of lost time. And if you're me, it'll also lead to a lot of missing items. If you're a military spouse, you've probably seen that your husband has go bags. He might have a little bag that he takes with him to PT in the morning that helps him get showered and ready. He might have a deployment go bag that's filled with things he needs for deployment that he can just quickly grab and go with. And I think it is definitely a model worth recreating in our own lives, and especially during deployment. So this month, we have added a go bag for you. This adorable bag from Joy in Chaos says all the things, because we're hoping that you're gonna be able to put all the things in it. You can fit so much stuff in here. It's gigantic. You can fit, you can't even see inside of it. It's like a black hole. So stop unpacking and repacking your purse. Create a go bag that you can just take with you. And it just so happens that this month's challenge is also related to your go bag. Here's your challenge. Look at your schedule and figure out which activity or event you're going to frequently during this deployment that requires you to pack and unpack a bag. Maybe you're going to the gym a lot, or a book club, or kids sporting clubs and classes. Maybe you're going back and forth to school or volunteering at different events. Using your all the things bag, we want to challenge you to create a go bag that you can use over and over again to avoid packing and unpacking for that activity. We want to know what you've created a go bag for. So be sure to show us your go bag and what's inside and tag us in it so that you'll be entered to win your next Brave Crate totally free. I hope you guys have loved everything inside of this month's Brave Crate. Our April theme is announced, so check out the Facebook page, check out our Instagram, and see what it is. I can't wait to connect with you all month long on our Facebook group just for Brave Crate subscribers, and to hear about how you are rocking your March countdown.